What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My tools have finally arrived, so fingers crossed I can finally start removing my dash. What did I order, you ask? Well, first of all, I desperately needed a new floor jack. Highly time I ordered a new one. No, this we don't need. So, I ordered a 54-piece impact bit set. But this impact set should fix all my problems. And when I say should, I definitely hope so. Of course I want to test my new tools. Let's try to remove a seat, of course. So we need the 10. This one. Up. Up. Go! Something very important I forgot. Heated seats. So there are two electrical connections under there. I will show you where they are. So I thought it was easier. This is how I always thought I saw it on other YouTube clips. That you remove the cable from the seat. But it's actually a lot easier to remove the cable from the floor. Well, today's a new day. Yesterday I got my seats out. I finally had the right equipment. So let's now take the steering wheel off and then continue the rest of the dash. Always pull your steering wheel towards you when the nut is a little bit loose, otherwise I've seen many YouTube film videos that people undo the bolt entirely and then drag it, pull it towards them when the steering wheel is stuck, and then they just break noses and everything else. As you can see, I am taping my clock spring to my center nut. This to make sure the clock spring doesn't move without the steering wheel entirely moving. So once you remove those two bolts, that's apparently it. I have been struggling it for the past half hour to get it out, to figuring out if there are more bolts, thanks to another YouTube video. I know when I just with the clips, and apparently it's pretty tight and you just have to pull it. Oh, it's always funny how they say it in other videos. Oh, just pull it and it comes out. Let's put you on a tripod and struggle. So I finally managed to get the screen out of camera, because last time I had to walk away. I think I put the camera off after 4 or 5 minutes of struggling, but in the end I just had to walk away because I was getting very, very angry about it. It's literally like I just said, it's 4 clips here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But those clips are insanely tough. When you Google other YouTube film videos how to remove it, then you just say, oh yeah, like a tight pull and it's getting out, but holy shit, my fingers were almost bleeding in the end. So I had to go full-on giant screwdriver and really like pry between and click on all 4 corners. It was not fun. When removing the cover, there are 2 connectors on the bottom and 1 connector on each side of the shifter. At the back of the center console, there are 2 bolts below and 1 bolt on each side. Oh wow, I removed finally my center console. So my last 2 bolts that I was searching for, here. I just hope that I know still where everything goes when I'm gonna reinstall my dash and center console again in hopefully the next few days. Next up is continuing the dash. Okay, so it's the next week. In the meantime, I got a new camera. My old camera, the G7X, I sold, and now I have a ZV-E10 from Sony. 4K is doing. Last week I finished, or I finally pulled out this screen. This was filmed on my iPhone, by the way. That's why maybe the quality is a little different. So yeah, middle console out. Now I'm gonna take the right side. But first, let's get some energy in myself. The asphalt is all the way in the back. I do apologize if my images are today or my videos are overlighted, too bright, doesn't sound great, unfocused. I do apologize for it because this is the first time I use the camera and I'm actually very excited to get to know this camera. So let's get this last bolt out and remove our glove box. Okay, one step closer to the dashboard out. Now I will try and search already for screws that hold my dashboard to my frame. It's just step by step I'm going through the process. I'm removing a part, I search for it. I'm not gonna lie about it. About every part that I removed, I already googled 17,000 videos how to remove them. But I'm getting there, right? Everything takes process and you have to trust the process because you have to learn as well. And I'm learning a lot. I'm learning as well, 100%, that I'll probably have to remove every part that I'm gonna replace again. I have to take off because I'm losing a connector, I forget a connector in the wrong spot. This is gonna be gonna get frustrating, 100%. Love to get frustrated. Right. Okay, so start removing those bolts and let's see where we end up next. Okay, so what I did learn from other YouTubers is when you are installing a dashboard is to already buy your replacement dashboard. Then you can easily see which bolts you have to remove. Actually thinking I'm like 70% done. Then I can remove it and finally install the new one. Getting excited. Okay, so it's the next day again and it's a good one. So yesterday I got the last bolt out and finally the dash is loose, it's moving. So now I still have to remove the inner panels from the A-pillars and then the dash is coming out. because I think this is the only thing that's holding my dash back from moving, because it's blocking right there. And they're the same. Of course, I still have to remove my knee airbag. This is held in with 3 bolts, and I carefully have to remove the connector, because this I don't want to destroy at all. The moment is here, the dashboard is moving. Let's get this sucker out. Yeah, with full confidence, I started removing the dash, but I quickly noticed that something was still holding my dash back. This is the moment I realized that I will never get this dashboard out as long as those handles here are still in the way, of course, because yeah, obviously piece of dashboard can't go over or next or under. So let's try and get those handles off. Okay, handles are off. One screw on the bottom here, where my thumb is. Then this slides off. And before this one, we have the clock spring. 1, 2, 3 bolts and 2 electrical clips. And now it's really getting somewhere. So once again, let's go on the tripod. Let's get this piece of shit out. This is such an achievement for me. I'm just speechless. I have no words. I'm so happy that it's out. Holy shit. So now a couple of things still have to come out. This one, this one not, I think, and this one. And then we can reinstall the new one. I made a very big rookie mistake. Very big. So as you could see in my last clip, I was trying to figure out which bolts I needed for mounting my middle console. So I have two of the same, which are the back of middle console. Then I have two of the same for the side of my middle console. And I couldn't figure out why I had these four big bolts here. So yeah, there's my airbag that I forgot to install. There is my airbag that I forgot to install. I have no airbag. Hopefully, by just removing my glove box, I can reach those bolts and everything, and we can forget it, because I want to say I'm not taking the dash out again, but yeah, if I have to, I have to, of course. But I was making very decent progress. Well, yeah, this is how you learn, of course. Making dumbass mistakes. Let's try to attack it. Hopefully I can get this airbag in today, and otherwise it's for the next time. Okay, so previous day I did, still off camera, my giant rookie mistake. I already installed my airbag. Thank God, it was just removing my glove box. So now I can continue installing the middle console. As you can see, it's still loose. So 2 bolts on the side, each side, 2 in the back, 2 here in the front, and 2 here on top. And then it's just connecting all the connectors, putting all the pieces back, and everything should be done. This is where I'm gonna end the video, guys. I replaced my dashboard, I replaced all the airbags. I am very excited to start the car and see if everything's working. But first I have to still install the seat belts. And when the seat belts are installed, I have to install the headliner again. But as I told you, I bought this car from the previous owner and they already removed the headliner. So they left me a big pile of parts. I actually don't know where they all belong. So that's gonna be for another video. Seat belts, headliner, installing the seats again, and starting the car and see if I don't get an airbag in my face. Sounds good? Okay. Guys, girls, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.